So I made a post the other day saying that Invoker is not the same. And then I said, damn, that sucks. But the reason why I say that was because I understood what Bandai was doing when it came to reinventing Invoker, but spreading out the gimmick to different cards to keep it balanced. And the more I thought about it, you know, if Instincts Surpass was to, have the support it needed, meaning some of these cards are Invoker, they're leader locked. And if they were U7, it would have been pretty broken. But I honestly take back what I say it due to the fact that this set actually give us more access for more cards. But I figure out the code. So with the leader, Zen-oh basically says switch up to one multicolor energy card, right? Where Instinct Surpass, you're looking at your opponent's hand, you're drawing one card. You get to add 3 different type of multicolor invoker, multicolor extra cards, right? And to this day, I still think that Limit Surpass is probably one of the best leaders of all time. That's my opinion. I'm down to debate. But with Zen-oh, this Zen-oh is encrypted with a constant auto. It gives your energy, it gives you an active energy. That means that this particular build, this particular leader, is to just basically stall out more. It's literally doing what Limit Surpass did. The only difference is that you gaining extra energy and you have your resources, as in, the super combo beer is. You have ways to defend yourself by using the cards that has God in its trait. And I thought that was pretty cool. And it also can lead to being aggressive too. And I think that's what make Zen-oh stand out. It builds up to defending yourself to turn 3, right? How do I know that? Because I've been in the lab. How do I? Yeah, I know. But you build up your defenses to turn 4, turn 3 to turn 4, right? 4 is good if you survive, which you will, and then you go into the aggro state with turn 5 and turn 6, which will allow us to talk about the battle cards. And mind you, this is a short little video. I'm not going to post every single multicolor card. Hell no. But I'm going to make sure you guys understand where I'm coming from with this. And I still think that some of these cards can be halfway, mid in the old Invoker set. But this one's pretty particular. This was pretty good because I figure out why Bandai did this. And when it comes to the battle cards, I had to really sit back. And I thought about this. I had to really sit back because I still have Invoker built. Like, bro, this deck. Sorry. I got the deck built. All right. It's built. And it's been built for a while. And I was thinking about if we could pull out any of the old stuff into the new stuff. And it really dawned on me. I said, you know what? Actually, they are trying to help us keep Invoker alive on the board. So like you see in the bottom part, you see Rival Seeker, Energy Explosion, and you see Vegeta, right? And I put those in the bottom of the deck of the screen to show you guys that these cards are still very useful, and that these cards are still very, very playable, and you get to use them in a way to where they want you to focus on your energy. This Zen-oh Invoker deck is mainly focused on controlling your Z energy and your energy cards in your energy area. Where in Limit Surpass, you have to rely on your hand, right? Hear me out. You rely on your hand and your battle cards because you have to rely on Vegeta. But because we have enough energy, Zen-oh supports us. We don't have to worry about if Invoker gets hit or not. And we'll be able to use cards like the Beerus and Whis blocker Invoker card that goes into play. So it helps a lot. I mean, I got my notes right here. But I just wanted to just share that with y'all. But there's more to it, and I think that's another thing that stuck with me. Yeah, it really did. We could still use our old cards, and Peter Dance was telling me that. By the way, Peter, I am so sorry. And to anybody who saw my previous video, it did really well, by the way. But I'm so sorry. I got overly excited, and I got so excited that I was like, wait, some of these cards does not work. So I appreciate Peter reaching out to me and saying, hey, brother, just so you know, I know y'all really excited. So I appreciate him, bro. He's a real one, man. He's the king of Invoker. Anyway, with the new cards and extra old cards, we will have a lot more. So Shin Sentencing is actually a really great card. I mean, one, it's a blocker deflect barrier. It's meant to be on the board. And shout out to my buddy Tim Wade for saying that if you play the Radio 7 Gohan, you could play from underneath it, which is a nice tech to put into the Invoker deck and lets you search for a U7 card. So I wonder if we will get a U7 SCR for the set. I'm not sure. They haven't released the last two SCRs. Yeah, I bet you'll be a Goku Victory Strike. If it is, I'm going to lose my... Next, we have the Beers. Now, I had to sit back and go, man, this Beers was U7, a tap 1 blue energy Invoker. That would have been broken. But it's still really good because you can run four of in the Zen-oh deck. And then he's a crit. And he's an energy cost of 6. So that being said, he's swinging for 25k crit is already good enough already. So I had to, sorry, I had to pop my neck. But I had to really think about that. And with the Zamasu, you pitch 1 God card, it gains Invoker. You get to take full advantage of the God cards in your hand, which will also be good resources to build up your drop area in order to use Sparking. But like I say, it goes back to what I said in the previous segment, is that you're building up on energy. Your whole thing with this deck is the energy area. That means you don't have to worry about putting the Zamasus in your energy. You don't have to worry about putting the Beers out. We have the Zen-oh super combos, which are probably one of the best super combos ever. But yeah, you manage your energy, and I would say a level of control, because you get rid of stuff on board. And if you want to use the Frieza and the Frieza Android 17 Unison, you could use like 1 or 2 just to have a defensive one. A defensive card just to protect yourself, but the deck is really good. And I learned that with this particular Zen-oh deck, you can aggro further on, but those first 3 turns are going to be very, very interesting, meaning you won't have to worry about losing energy. You don't have to worry about switching out cards because you didn't draw the right card. And then the deck gives you the options to go the burn route, because you can still run Catastrophic Blow. You could literally play the Beerus by tapping 1 blue energy and then go into Rival Seeker, right? And I say go into Rival Seeker, I mean you could tap 3 to play Rival Seeker, and then you could go into by adding 2 multicolors from your warp and play Energy Explosion. Now you have 2 Invoker cards on the field, and your opponent will have to get rid of both of them. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope I didn't hold you guys up. I just wanted to share my thoughts. Now, do I plan on playing old Invoker next set? No. For funsies, sure. But I'm probably have to invest in this Zen-oh deck. I might have to buy a case. No, I'm buying a box. I'm going to get some singles. But if you are buying a case, let me know. I'll buy some singles off of you. I'm Avenue 7. Have a happy Saturday. And remember, the Lord loves you. Oh, and by the way, cheers, because we're on almost to 1,500 subscribers. Bye.
Wait, before you go, make sure to follow Avenue7 on Instagram at Avenue7Glover. Bye.
And this bitch going crazy.